Hello everyone, welcome back. It's session 2 of me playing Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. I know maybe you just jumped from episode 4 to episode 5 and it's like been a minute. It's been like a week for me. So I'm just gonna go over. We're gonna take a brief respite at the start of this episode, and I'm gonna tell you the things that are in my notes. You might notice that there's actually 2 more things than I put down at the end of last episode. I'll explain why. Number 1. Toy blocks fell out the window. I remember that. That's as simple as it literally says. There was a guy, parentheses, maybe 9 guys chasing you in the house now. Maybe once we get rid of the maze slabs, they'll stop. The reason I said that is because I don't even know if I explained this last episode, but whenever we took a slab, one like window broke, so maybe there are 9 things chasing us. I'm hoping there are 0. But I would imagine there's at least 1, considering the painting guy was gone when we came back out. I believe that was supposed to represent Renzo. I also added call Lorenzo, because we have his phone number. It's tiny in the bottom left of the screen here. It's right here. Phone numbers 1798 Lorenzo, because he's in that room. And try other room numbers / years. I feel like we've now had the main guy who calls me whatever, Senorita or something. He had his phone number was his room. We're just calling his room. So, and we've seen a bunch of other rooms. So I was like, why don't we just try some of the other rooms? Just dial in them on the phone. And then also open document tubes. If you've been reading every description of my episodes, first of all, thank you. That's unnecessary. Second of all, right after I stopped recording in my last session, I checked the sound in my first episode, and the part of the episode that I flipped to was the part when I was reading the book that gives you, here, well, let's go into the game now. Here, I'll make it transparent and we can get actually back into the game. I'll show you in here. Before, no, log out. Don't face anything. Go to photographic memory. Go to, it's probably in books. Useful Latin phrases, write like a philosopher, international cartography, astrology. It might not be books. It might be notes. It's not books. Instructions, medical records, telephone directory. It's gotta be something like this. Oh, is it? No, not that, but it might be in the same thing. Is it one of these? No. Maybe it's a See, this is why I'm very glad that I'm actually taking notes, because I have no idea what type of document this would be categorized as. TikTok time strobogrammatics? No. It's not international cartography. It's not astrology. It's not cartomancy. It's not freaking crystal gazing. It's not the lunar phases. It's not the Book of Revelation. It's not. It's none of this. Honestly, because I know where it is in real life. I feel like in the game, like walking around, we should just do that, because there's another architect sketches. It's this one. This was the part of the I was on, the part of my video that I skipped to. I think I was on this page and I saw the name Kiel Are in the bottom right, and I was like, frick, I remember that name from one of the document tubes. So now I know how to solve the document tubes. That's all that was leading to, is I now understand that we need to use this and the paired name with it just to open the document tubes. And yes, I'm a little bit of a fool. Okay, remember that that's in notes architect sketches, because we're gonna need that like immediately. I truly am oh, do you think the laser eyes, the blinking red, whatever's like chasing us, do you think it's going way faster now? I bet if I continue this direction, we might encounter whatever's chasing us. This is Tradiv Wojnik. Go away. And then go here and go to notes, architect sketches, and then find it and turn on our notepad. We're doing a new area. This is generally the area that we had for these, so I'm gonna title it. We're gonna move up here. We're gonna title it architects, puzzles, parentheses, document tubes that belong in the the basement. I can't type, apparently. Okay. And then we'll title one modular room design. Tradiv Wojnik. All right, modular room design, least expensive option to get in here. Project team said their cranes cannot rotate modules. Supplier only has one of each module in stock. So we need to make this using these. Is that the deal? If so, I feel like, oh Jesus, dude, you know what? This is gonna help me. What if I'm in my notes thing. What if I do a little thing like this? Cause this that could go there. This could then fill out the rest of that side, I believe, right? Yeah, that could go there. And then we just need a square. I feel like this is a really good solution. This worked out pretty well. Dude, having an overlay is goated. I don't think so. This is 55 plus 425 plus 210. I don't think the others would be better. Well, wait, is this would fit and then a square, right? All right, let's do those two math problems. I'm getting out of calc. We're doing the first option, which is 55 plus freaking 425 plus 210. That comes out to 690. Buttons 690. But if we do, oh, it's already gonna be more expensive. I think that's the answer then. I think the answer is 690. Let's go. We get to see what's in the document tube. They're maps. They're actively updating maps. This whole time I could have had access to maps if I just looked at the names. Are you kidding me? It also looks like, okay, hold on. I'm putting on the overlay for a second. It looks to me, just so that you can see my mouse, that the shortcut, whatever side you can actually access the shortcut from, is labeled as well. Because this has, this door, I know for a fact, because I remember we went down here, this scissors must mean a, it must mean the freaking paper that you have to reorganize, the magician's paper. And this door was locked. It was a shortcut, but we couldn't get through it. And the SC is on the other side. So the SC must be the side we can access it from. 793, this is goated. We can just unlock this closet now. That's sick. We need to do these. Music, what is music? Did we pick up music in that room? It's interesting that this is broken as well. It's showing me on the map that the window is broken, but this one is solid. I don't know if that is like true or because it's gray. I just don't have any status on it. But this is our save computer. This is another, yeah, this is, I don't know what this is. This is some sort of machinery room. I wonder if it's the machinery room for the elevator. Because this to me looks like a, you know, the thing that you put $1 million down in satisfactory, a conveyor belt. And then I don't like the idea of this. This to me seems like a person or some sort of mannequin that I'm not a humongous fan of. Anyway, let's read. Hotel Le Tetziar, floor 3. The highest floor of Hotel Le Tetziar is used for the most spacious suites, facing the beautiful and seemingly endless forest to the north. The wing's rooms feature grand windows from which the guests can view the wonderful landscape. The majesty of this floor is enhanced by its many hallways, while the octagonal center of the floor accentuates the height. The stairs of the southmost hallway, this one, lead to the small loft, while the stairs in the northern, I lost my place, hallways lead down to the mezzanine of the foyer, the foyer. This also leads to a small loft. This is our room right in the middle here. Interesting that this has a staircase as well, or a ladder, probably a ladder, because I think ours was a ladder. I truly don't remember what the music note is. I might need to go back in there and check it out briefly. Holy, we could have had a map this whole time. That's incredible. I mean, let's 793. So I'm like, I feel like the bad part about me now knowing, or likely knowing, that I'm being chased is that I'm gonna be saving like constantly. Oh, music being a phonograph. All right. Also, I'm gonna try to keep an eye on my eyes and see if they are like, yeah, they're for sure blinking faster. Like extremely fast. And also he's like here. I'm immediately afraid. Can you tell I've gone quiet? This is... There are statues. A bust. Of who? 3-1-N2. Are these diseases? You guys know H1N1, right? The pig disease or something. The swine flu. That's what it's called. The swine flu. This is where's my random notes? General weird things. I probably don't even need to write this. 3-1-N2. I probably should just play the, let's see what we're typing in. There's a note next to the device. Input case sensitive code to request bug report 2. Case sensitive. It doesn't have numbers, interestingly. N2. I wonder if that's part of like we should look at, hold on, just hit print because presumably that'll take us out. Or do all of these have different numbers? No. 3-1-LEI 1N2 1N8. Oh, innate? Is this just like this type of thing? I don't know what I hit. Shut down. I got to my Game Boy. Is it innate into 3 would be an E, right? Or belay. Belie, that would make more sense. And then I don't know, bind. I don't know, hold on. Innate. It said case sensitive. This seems wrong. Yeah, this seems wrong. Input case sensitive code to request bug report 2. 3, 1, and 2. 3, 1, and 2. Three, 1, and 2. I don't know. I don't have any thoughts. Three, 1, and let's write them all down so I can look at them in the same place. I'm just gonna keep the thing up for a moment. 1 and 2. Oh, I turned it off. 1 Nate. It's interesting because this is like there's a lot of like common. They all start with a number. They don't all have a number or a letter in the second space though. I don't understand. This, like, the LEI is like obviously like that's why I typed Lorelei, because that to me is like Lorelei, which in that case could mean this is stupid. I think it's not fucking stupid. I'm sorry for swearing. If one is RE and this could be Renzo, I don't remember the other names. But this is like, this makes sense to me. Then 2 would be ZO. Hold on, we can maybe just decode this without me remembering anything else. This is LORE. Oh, Lorenzo, and then ZO, and then this is RE. Renate! I remember Renate. Okay. Oh, brain blast worked. Now what? Now what? So this is okay. We have all 4 names. We have numbers that represent portions of their name. No, that's not a 1. That's a 2. We have it's interesting also that like these are just it's always the same people we're talking about. I really do feel like this game is gonna be like a murder mystery sort of solve, because when we confessed our sins, that also was like none of them counted as sins until we got to murder, or then that sort of thing. Okay, think for a second. If it's 1, 2, 3, if that was our code and it's a 6-letter code, right? Because the only numbers we have are 3, 1, and 2. If all 4 of these statues are just to clue us into what 3, 1, and 2 are, I would be like, the code must be 1, 2, 3. But my confusion here is because it's case sensitive, right? I guess this is the only one with all 3 numbers. So what if it's LOREZO? We'll just try it. Let's just try it. Capital L, O-R-E. Who has a keyboard like this? This is psychotic. Not correct. Nothing else around the room that makes me think. Hold on. Also, are these our people as well? Like, should I take a screenshot of this and be like, this is, I already forgot. Renate, right? I believe. Right? Yeah, Renate. This is, Renzo, right? Yeah. Why is this so hard for me to look at when I do it not on paper? And then this is Lorelei, which, by the way, just saying, it does look like me. I don't know if it is me, but it does look like me. And this is Lorenzo, which makes sense. He's got the top hat. Honestly, why not just put it somewhere? Take a screenshot, go back here, put it right here, because that's what we like, and then label them accordingly. Never know when we'll need it. Renate. This guy was Renzo. It's interesting that they all have the like same pieces as well. Unfortunately, I have absolutely no idea what bug report 2 would even be. To me, this feels like all right. Do it in the order we said. RE turns up in all 4 names. It's capitalized in 2. This seems stupid. This does not seem right. This doesn't seem right at all. I wonder. I don't like that. I don't understand. We could try Lorenzo, but with only the N capitalized, because that's the one that they list. But that just feels like you're ignoring the whole number puzzle. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this right now. But I will try that. Again, also, it's like, why would this be the code? This is definitely not right. Why would this be the code when we have all of the names, and it's only asking for bug report 2, which presumably is one thing. Yeah. We need a code that like encompasses all of the clues in here. The thing that's fucking me up too is that whenever we've had these like room puzzles, like with the when we were getting the hard drives, all of the clues were in the room. Well, actually really just in the note right next to it. So I feel like I should be decently confident that all of the clues are right here in front of me. Does it have to do with the order? One, 1, 2. Is this 1, 2? Oh, 3, 1. 3, 1, 2. Could it be that? Could it be that long? Could it be only... So it's Renate, Renzo, Lorelei, Lorenzo. Renate, Renzo, Lorelei, Lorenzo. Okay, it's literally backwards from what I said. So my thought here, this is the last thing I'll try, is that maybe we go through all of the numbers, and it's capital R, lowercase e, capital R, lowercase e, lowercase z, lowercase o, capital L, lowercase o, lowercase r, lowercase e, capital L, lowercase o, r, e, z, o. I'll hide this for you guys, but I literally can't do that. I have to do it in reverse. R. This is kind of a stupid. This is not right. But you're gonna have to sit through it. Because I'm trying it. Nope. I felt like there was a genuine chance that that could work. All right, let's get caught by the guy. It's actually happening. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh. So now he chases me. I wonder what triggered that. Oh, I can't use a computer right now, even. Well, then what the hell am I supposed to do? How do I get away from this guy if I can't use a freaking... This was bad. This was stupid. This was the one floor that doesn't have, like, a way out of it. Oh, he's not here anymore. Maybe. I'll act like everything's normal for the moment. Not normal. So if he's chasing us now... Oh! Okay, in that case, let's get caught by him now. If there's a gun on screen, there are wrong answers. We have a few details we cannot seem to get right. This is like a murder mystery. Please try to remember, Fraulein. Remember, the supercomputer and me and the guy and chess. Go to the chess. The girl. Renate? As if forgotten by time, motion has turned to stone here. Is this how it is remembered? Observe it all carefully. Fate is in the details. He knows and sees both the substantial and the insignificant. Do not take his query lightly. Your survival lies in your response. Paint this scene in your memory and take action when ready to return to the inquiry. Okay, so we're caught by him and it's not instant death, but I do, like, it sounds to me like if I answer this question wrong, the toy blocks! There's chess? Dude, should I be, like, writing down the, like, chess position? I can't tell what the pieces are, other than there's 4 pawns, 3 white, 1 black. It looks like the king is down on black, but is it actually checkmate? It doesn't seem like it. It looks like it's just a bishop. It's not even threatening the spot that the king's on. This is a useless game of chess. Oh, I guess we should look at the supercomputer. I don't know, the chess game seems a little bit more interesting. Also, what part of the maze is this? This is the one that has the dip down. I think this is the bottom right square. This is like this is the same maze. No, it's not the bottom right square. I can't tell what's hallway and what's empty negative space. Like, is this must be like border. I must be in hallway right now. Is there anything that has like a 1 square indent on the side here? I don't think so. None of these have a 1 square. It could be rotated as well, actually. Hold on. Go back to the game for a second. Look at the edge. To me, this is likely on the left wall of the maze, then? Is there a left wall part of the maze that looks like this? Yeah, the top left. Yeah, this is the top left square of the maze. Okay. I'm copying the maze picture somewhere else. I'm calling this section horrible memory / case / murder mayhem. I'm pasting the... Oh, there's so much extra crap with it. Okay. I'm pasting the maze. This is way too big. I'm labeling it. This is probably too much note taking, but whatever. I'm writing it super... I just feel like this is gonna be important. Anyway, let's actually do what we're in the room with. Oh, there's nothing to press. What is the background? I know it does this even in the rest of the game, but it looks like the hotel. Looks like the main entrance to the hotel. Initiating, please stand by. Weird guy that we've never seen the face of is also here. Next to me at the supercomputer? Like, it looks like me. That looks like my hairdo. It might not be me. Interesting. Okay. You are likely Renzo. You are likely Lorelei. Lorenzo was nearby because there's a top hat, and that speaks Lorenzo to me. There's a drawing of the house, or of a house rather, on the chessboard. Those blocks, I feel like I don't need to remember the letters that they are, right? How am I supposed to like answer the question now? Isn't there a place I should go to answer the... Oh, I just hit space and it worked. I need more time. Okay, I see. Is this literally a memory game? This might be, I mean, let's do it. Let's do it. I remember it all very well. How many white chess pieces were there on the chess table? This is fucking awesome. Hold on. I actually looked at it. Hold on. There were 3 pawns, a bishop, and the king. 3 pawns, a bishop, and the king. There's 5 white chess pieces on the board. This matches our information, Fraulein. Yes! Wait, that's such a cool mechanic! I take it back. Well, I do still hate that if I answered it wrong, that I would likely lose my progress. But that's sick, actually. The fact that you get pulled into like a detective thing and you gotta remember the details. Interior hotel, the basement, day. The light bulbs in the interior hotel, the basement, day. The light bulbs in the ceiling blink. A garish room designed for sticking hotel guests' children in. Now the OCU3 computer takes up at least a quarter of it. A few boxes of toys, a couple of board games, and a pool table are crammed onto the other side. The man holds the door for the woman. The man. I told the movers that they were carrying the rising sun of cinematic magic on their shoulders, so she should be in one piece, but best to make sure, Signorina. Oh, God. The woman smiles and flicks a switch on the computer. They look nervously at the OCU3 humming. The man. Is she dead? The woman. It takes a little time. Finally, the computer blinks and makes noises as it boots. The man. Let there be light. The man holds his arms up like a priest in mass. The man. When the hotel is open, the children play in here, but you won't be disturbed by them, Signorina. I don't know why his voice is changing this, or anyone else for that matter. We have the whole hotel to ourselves. The OCU3 monitor fires up and displays the word welcome in red letters. The man. It is you who is welcome, technological creature. What a relief. Now, Signorina, I have work that needs attending. We are not completely free of the monetary system yet. The man hurries to the door. He stops on his way out and nervously looks around. The man. I'm not sure I'm allowed to tell you this. I wrote the script in an elevated state of being. The woman. You were inspired. The man. Something else I created and was in turn created. Number three. The woman, jokingly playing along. I see. The man. This project is the fifth that will drink the proverbial pond. At last dance, at the edge of the collective understanding. I am glad you are a part of it. The woman. I am glad to be here. The man disappears. The woman enters a prompt on the keyboard, writing out system diagnostics from the printer. Suddenly, the lights go out and the OCU3 is the sole source of illumination. The woman turns around. By the door stands a stranger, a man wearing a cape and a top hat. The magician. Sorry, I just had a bit of a realization that I'll tell you about in a second. He covers his eyes with his right hand. Then, ceremoniously, he raises his left hand and shows 3 fingers. The light comes back. He's gone. Brother! You remember when I said number 3? Because he said something else I created and was in turn created. I remember the document that was like 9 is death and 6 is life, I think. The 9 and 6 could be reversed. And 3 is creation. The magician held up 3 fingers, dude. We just witnessed an act of creation or some shit. Obtained a script page. Okay, so the realization I just had, which may or may not be the case, is when I read in the script that the woman picked up a sheet of paper, input a command via the of stuff from the printer. We were literally just at the printer. That's where the guy spawned, and this could just be pure happenstance because this is the first script page you get in the game, or my wondering in my head is going, what if the guy who's chasing us around, who I believe to be Renzo, because I think the girl said something about that, but I could be wrong. What if the guy chasing us around is not randomly wandering around the house, but he was triggered because we came out of the printer room specifically? Because when we were approaching it, this doesn't seem right. Never mind. Because we triggered it when we left the second room, not the printer room. So I think I'm wrong, but whatever. It would be kind of... Oh! My eyes aren't going at all. There's no eyeball movement within me. Interesting. I wonder if this will not be as much of a problem as I had first Doom posted. Get out of here. Oh, there's a couple other things I wanted to quickly say. We'll make calls, but I just remembered something that needs to happen right now. Flint, remember in like episode 1, I said, hey, if you want to hear me talk about the game more, my friend Flint and I are playing this game at the same time, although now he's finished the game already. And we're talking about the game on our streams every other Monday. He told me something very simple, that I didn't look at all of the pages of one of these books here, and also I didn't look at all of the pages of the map at the start of the game, or well, I think it's a map because it's labeled as a map, and it was just text. I think this is the one. This is 100% the one that I did not read the full thing of. All right, everyone, sit back and relax. It's reading time. I'm reading you a book. Given the reoccurring themes of gambling, Nero's comment about cards in a 1960s interview in Technic and Photography comes as no surprise. There is magic in cards. My childhood friend Gino could do things with cards that I have never seen since. He was good with tricks. Little Gino, il bruto, a horrible gambler. He never realized that in order to win, you have to cheat. He was a simple boy who relied on luck. The game is rigged. Cheating is a part of the game. The occult always had a hold on Nero. From his scrapbooks, and indeed his work, which often included elements like crystal gazing, tarot, and such, we can surmise that he was particularly interested in soothsaying. He once said to Claudia Piccini, editor on The Etymologist's Dream, that he did not need to see the finished cut. He had already seen the whole film in a prophetic vision. He often said in interviews that he did not believe in fate, but to friends, he often spoke about different methods to see the future. Contradictions are contrary to my beliefs, he famously wrote to his worst critic, Paul Dumont. We've seen that name somewhere. I do not remember where. Nero's relationship with money was complex. He would often gamble and frequently said that magic and money walks side by side in art. Yet he would contradictively as often claim that money stifled creativity, calling it a red man-eating beast. Whenever he had won big, he would buy a new black suit and gladly spent money on diffuse creative endeavors, which were often left unfinished. He would frequently donate money to a local dog shelter, since there were no anti-cat shelters to be found. Several friends and acquaintances have told stories about how Nero would carry around large amounts of cash in grocery bags or in his pockets, which would often result in him misplacing or losing them altogether. Besides the technical aspects, Nero had little interest in the historical spectacles created in Sinterzo. The apparatus was too big to create anything which would not be controlled by outside forces. In one of Nero's many manifests, there is a satirical proposal claiming that only dictators should be allowed to direct films. The holiness of creative control is a reoccurring theme in Nero's scribblings and work. As time passed, his opinion would swing, and he instead regarded being out of control as the only viable way to create art. Surrendering to the ether, Nero calls it in another manifest. Nero's time at Sinterzo is rarely spoken of, but he spoke of it briefly and admittedly vaguely in a 1959 interview with Swedish TV's Lars Halland. I heard the whispers in the stomach of the behemoth Sinterzo, the old vanguard, survivors from the silent era. I knew that there was an ancient conspiracy. I wanted in. Nero hated distinctions and swung like a pendulum between art house and exploitation, yet the majority of his body of work isn't entirely inaccessible. A dog like all other dogs Loud is still frequently aired on TV in Italy and Germany, and Automobile is constantly screened at cult movie festivals. His work has found an audience, but Un Animal Terrible is definitely ended his already limited commercial appeal. I can't read. Nero had crossed the line between eccentric and madman, and the distributor abandoned the film after its initial premiere. The first and only Cinema Sostenuto project was a Trojan Horse. An American studio, likely not too familiar with his earlier work, had been convinced that Nero could create a cheap gothic horror film, which was in vogue at the time. Had they read Nero's attached manifest, it is unlikely that they would have given him a cent. An early draft of the proposal suggested, hopefully jokingly, that the audience should be lined up and shot after each screening. He had a great interest in technique, and his friend Kaya Gotts, we've seen that name too. I think these are from movie posters, is my instinct. Remembers their visit to the Electronic Art Symposium well. He called the whole exhibition a one-potato meal, but he kept coming back to Weiss's parodic computer? Parodic? I don't know. I'm gonna look that up live on recording. Parodic meaning. Merriam-Webster. Parodical variants are less common than parodical adjective. It literally doesn't tell me what it means. Oh, having the character of parody. Oh, it's just interesting. It's just the adjective form of parody. I didn't know that. Which failed. Okay, hold on. But he kept coming back to Weiss's parodic computer, which failed at every task given. It aligned well with his thoughts about machines surpassing humans, while still being inept at everything, since they were built by morons. He called Weiss a woman with laser eyes, and said that he already knew they would soon work together. He called Weiss a woman with laser eyes, and said that he already knew they would soon work together. I like half wonder if Weiss, or I'm sorry, not Weiss, if this guy Nero. Wait. Wait, no, the letter signed by R. Nero. Okay, I was like, this is why we're here. It is Nero. Okay. R. Nero. Renzo Nero? It's like, it's gotta be Renzo Nero. Okay, and the other thing... Oh, is there a document tube down here? I swore there was a document tube down here. There is! Kill Lorelei. I can't believe that. It's right... I know I looked at it. It's right next to the puzzle that it's for. Why didn't I, like, just expect that, man? This was what I came to the conclusion of, right? Report costs to client. I don't think that's right. Okay, hold on. I remember. Wait, no. Hold on. Wait, I remember. It doesn't matter. This is the problem Flint was talking about. It was over here. Cost 135. I got it. Oh, sorry. I can't believe I didn't, like, put two and two. I just, straight up, I didn't read the seals when I first went through it. I can't believe that I happened to skip to the part of my video that would solve a puzzle for me. I know likely I am like missing a billion puzzles, but this feels like the most obvious one that I've been missing. Well, I guess I don't know what I don't know, you know? There's so many rooms down here. Oh my god. Hotel Letet's Yar Cellar. The cellar of the hotel is the home of a modern kitchen, a wine cellar, a cutting-edge toilet for all kinds of needs, and a space fit for a lounge with a pool table. The old prison cell, which was previously only kept reachable from the outside, has been kept, but a shortcut leading to the elevator hallway has been added for convenience. Stairs from the elevator room lead to a space which has not yet been excavated. Stairs from the elevator room? But this space deep below could be used to hide the most valuable secrets in the future. What? Have we not used the elevator to get to this portion, like to this floor? We should do that. I don't need to pee, do I? I can't, no, my bladder's empty as hell. All right, I'm continuing to get distracted. Don't worry, there's a... That feels like an unwise idea. Is this not the supercomputer? No, it is. And they call this unexcavated, huh? That's interesting. OCU3, this is the KLB Electronics. This is the same computer that was in the thing. Dude, I would love to have something like this in my room with lights moving around all over the place. Like, are you kidding me? That's a shortcut door. That's the one from the outside that we were just mentioning. All right, now let's do the second thing that I know I missed. Which is literally just going outside to the very first place that I was. And that dog was pissing? They made a pissing animation for the dog? Presumably we need, oh, there's a lever up there. God, there's so much of this place that I can't get to right now. Oh, we should check this. Artist, creator. These are our four same characters. So the artist, creator is Renzo. Oh, the magician. Yeah, magician. Dreamer. The floor is just really weird in here. I don't see immediately anything to pay attention to, but the floor is just very weird. Wrong way. This. There it is. There's a thing on it too. So what is this red arrow? Okay, all right. Well, we need... That would have been good to know. I can't believe I missed that. Okay, but I mean, hey, now we know. There's a red arrow right over here. Oh, you can even see it. Wait, hold on. Go back here. That's a different thing. Wait, hold on. You totally can even see it. I'm just that blind. Oh, it's just an American dollar. Okay, all right. Well, hey, honestly, good to know to pay attention to things. I can't believe I missed that before. I still don't quite understand what this canvas is for. I know I'm getting distracted again. We just need to call Lorenzo, because Lorenzo is in whatever room. This is a shortcut door. Okay. Alright, let's call Lorenzo. What is that phone number? It's down here. 1798. Cinema. I knew you would call. I know many things about you, sister. I know about your journey to Sulawesi Cave. That's going in the random general weird things category. Oh, wait. We already knew this. Hold on. Sorry. Oh, it's literally above it. I was going to say, I just remembered Sulawesi means southwest because of the other things. Fate leads to an island, Sulawesi, which is, I believe, southwest. We'll double check. I don't have the book. I know the paths you will walk in that cave. Wait, this is the same thing that the person said. You will then turn 90. Okay, this is very valuable information. Hold on, we're writing. We're doing a Sulawesi cave category. Right here. Sulawesi cave. West. 90 degrees. Left. Forward. Then you will go in the opposite of your first direction. East. Then you will go north. I'm gonna just write. Just in case, like, the rooms are not labeled in this way I'm thinking. Then you'll go in the same direction as your first. I'll do same as first. Don't draw an arrow like that. West. You will then go in the same direction as before. What? Same as before? Like, probably west? Lastly, you will go in the same direction as your third direction. Okay, alright, big guy. Why is my pointer a pointer? Same... I do that whenever I play games. As third. Now I know what you will see there. Oh, they gave it to me as a freaking memory. I know. The memories are so helpful, but do you share foresight? Do not share foresight. Share foresight. What will the cave painting to the left depict? This was a bad decision. The cave painting to the left will depict a turtle. Cave painting in the middle will depict a horse. And lastly, what will be on the right? Obviously, a human. He's gonna kill me over the phone. Okay, that's not what you will see, sister. Yeah, but I don't know where the frickin' cave is. How am I supposed to find a cave? All right, while we're here, briefly, all of the rooms that we've seen are years. Didn't I have a list of rooms? This is bad. This is starting to get to the point where I am just organizing things in freakish ways. Oh, it was right here. 1973 and 1953. Let's just try them. Pog! 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 What did I just call 1973? Let's go! I can't believe it! Jonas. Wow. Is it really you? Where did you go? Well, I guess we all have places to go. Things to find. I hope you find whatever it is you're looking for. Safe travels. All right, that's gonna be it for our episode. But in the next one, I'm gonna call the second door, and then also 1973, 1953. 1973, 1953. I'm gonna call all of these numbers as well. I'm gonna call all of these numbers. I'm gonna call every single number, all of them. I'm gonna call all of them. I'm gonna call every single one. Okay, goodbye for now. I hope you have a good one. Bye-bye. See you in the next episode.